Ayan, hello guys! Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Teacher KRC and I'm going to discuss to you the Lesson 6 in Community Engagement entitled Concepts, Forms, and Engagement in Community Development. But first, I'm going to discuss to you the meaning of community action. Okay. Community action means expression of mutual grasp and ownership of a situation that influences an individual or group generally. This implies a circumstance that affects their perception and values. So, sinabi kasi natin dito na yung concept, forms, and engagement sa community development, syempre papasok dito yung term na community action. So, it is good that we know the meaning of community action as being defined here bilang expression ng mutual grasp and ownership of a situation na nakapag-i-influence sa mga tao o sa grupo ng tao. 'Di ba? This implies a circumstance that affects their perception and value. So nakakaapekto 'yon sa values at pananaw ng bawat tao. Sabi din dito, ang community action may tatlong forms. The first one is community engagement. The next is the solidarity, and the last one is citizenship. Guys, I'm going to discuss this to you one by one para maintindihan ninyo kung ano ba ang kahulugan nito. I like this lesson 6 because it's very interesting. Dito nakapasok yung involvement natin, yung ating partisipasyon sa pagbuo ng isang magandang community. Maiintindihan natin ang kahulugan ng engagement sa community, ang pagkakaroon ng solidarity at ng citizenship. Okay. Now, let me define to you the meaning of the first one is the community engagement. Pag sinabi natin community engagement, ito po yung process ng pag-develop ng partnership and building relationship with and through the groups of people associated with geographical proximity or common interest by resolving problems concerning their well-being. So, ibig sabihin, ito pala yung proseso ng pagbuo o pagdevelop ng relationship or partnership between the group of people or a certain individual. Another definition, it refers to cooperation, sharing, and relationships at various levels. It can also be defined as mutual benefit partnership between two parties, such as the academic institution and local communities. Diba? Pag sinabi nating engage tayo ay engaged, diba? Ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Pag sinabi nating, are you engaged? Yes, diba? Pag sinabi nating engaged tayo, we are committed. Meron tayong commitment na ginagawa sa isang tao o kaya naman sa komunidad sa aspeto na ating pinag-uusapan. So, let's discuss another. Sa educational context, meron tayong most popular ways of community engagement, and these are the following. So, we have number 1, the service learning. Ito yung joint initiative ng community at ng estudyante intended to be service learning programs so that community concerns or issues can be discussed. So sabi dito, joint initiative ng community at ng estudyante para magkaroon ng learning process o learning program sa isang community. Next one, community outreach. Pag sinabi natin community outreach, ito yung voluntary service na ino-offer ng mga estudyante, ng faculty, and ng staff ng school or alumni sa isang community. 'Di ba? Minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng outreach program at nakaka-enjoy na sumali dito. Next one is community engaged research. Ito naman yung process ng mutual. It is a process that is mutual between the faculty, students, and partnership o kaya ng groups para makapag-conduct ng research. Here, the communities are regarded as co-leaders in the design, process, and the conduct of the various phases of research procedure. As the word says, or yung sinasabi natin na word dito, community engaged research. Ayan, so nagkakaroon tayo ng pag-research sa isang community. Next. We have here the forms of community engagement. So, first one is the direct service. Ito naman yung giving time and energy to immediately address the needs of the community. Ang ganda talaga nito, no? Ang tutoring o kaya serving food at the shelter, building or repairing homes and clean up neighborhood parks are examples of this. So, direct service, tayo yung nagbibigay ng service sa community natin. We are the one who is offering that. Yan. Pwede tayong mag-tutor doon sa mga bata na nakikita natin. Pwede naman tayong magbigay ng pagkain sa mga nasa shelter. Mag-repair tayo ng ating ground o kaya ng parks. Yan. That is what we call direct service. And then next one is the community research. Ito naman yung nag-explore ang community para malaman natin ang assets at kung paano masolve yung current social problems na nakakaapekto sa isang community. Ayan, nagre-research tayo. Ano ba yung bagay na po pwede nating itulong o kaya po pwede nating gawin para ma-resolve yung problems natin sa isang community. Next, we have here the advocacy and education. Ito naman yung use ng different means of persuasion. Examples here are the petition, rallies, protest, letter writing na nagko-convince sa government o sa business para makagawa ng desisyon na makakatulong sa isang community. Ayan, this is done by giving speeches to community organizations, circulating written materials to the public, or offering educational programs sa schools. Ito rin yung nagre-raise ng public awareness sa social issues. Ayan, advocacy, di ba? Pag meron tayong gustong ipaglaban at ipaalam sa mga mamamayan sa isang community. The number 4 is the capacity building. Ito naman yung nag-i-involve ng collaboration within the society and the diverse constituencies to solve challenges that can make a better environment, diba? Here we build existing properties, creating a place to have to say on what the community should be and how to get there for everyone in the community. Capacity building. Okay, next one is the political involvement. This involves taking part in government processes such as yung voting and campaigning. Nag-i-include to ng maintaining local, national, and global communities informed about the topics to vote responsibly and participate in the dialogue and discussion on current social issues. Political involvement, tayo yon yung involved tayo sa pagboto, sa pagpili ng mga kandidato na gusto nating mahalal o maboto, pagkakaroon natin ng pagsali natin sa mga campaigns, ayan, local, national, and global. And syempre, para naman maging aware tayo, ano ba nangyayari sa ating community. Okay. So now we go here to number 6, the socially responsible personal and professional conduct. Ibig sabihin nito, nagpo-foster tayo ng sense of obligation while making personal or professional decisions for the welfare of others, to support the society by using one's career or technical training. Itong kategorya na ito nagde-define sa personal lifestyle choices na nagre-reflect sa adherence ng isang tao regarding his values like recycling, hybrid car driving, purchasing or not purchasing those items, or preferring to work for business with goals that are socially just. And number 7, we have here the philanthropic giving. Ibig sabihin nito, pagbibigay ng donation. Diba? Pagbibigay ng donation like items or planning or organizing, helping to have a fundraising event. And last but not the least, number 8 is the association membership. Ito naman yung participation natin sa mga association sa society na nag-establish ng social network para makapag-provide ng base for community building activities such as neighborhood association, sports, leagues, church, choirs, and school board. So, we have 8. Ayan, diba napakaganda? Ito yung pagiging engaged natin sa community. Ayan, now we will going to discuss to you citizenship. So, let's define first the meaning of citizenship. Sabi dito, it is generally referred to a specific set of political practices with public rights and privileges in relation to a given political community. However, its common notion or perception is formed by three interrelated aspects of citizenship. Ayan, so let's discuss this. Number one, legal dimension. It is a citizenship dimension that refers to a person who enjoys civil, political, and social rights. He is also entitled by law to invoke immunity. Yan. So, pag legal dimension, ito do yung tao, o kaya yung citizen. Citizenship dimension na nagre-refer siya sa tao na nag-e-enjoy o na-experience na meron siyang civil, political, and social rights. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng political dimension? Another dimension of citizenship that pertains to an individual who is political agent and is actively involved in society's political institution and structure. A citizenship is required to engage as a political agent in shaping the actions of political decision makers, developing laws and policies, and inspiring other people to promote common good. So, yun yung political dimension. Yung mga tao na involved o yung citizen na naka-engage as political agent. Next, identity dimension. This dimension of citizenship is considered a member of political community that actively shapes his or her cultural identity. The citizen is expected to demonstrate national pride, loyalty, and love for his country. Diba? Ang ganda. Okay, next, community development. Ano ba to? Ito daw yung mechanism in which the members of the community come together to take collective action and establishes solutions to common problems. Examples of this are city planning, beautification, zoning, and permitting are all components of community development. It can also be defined as a system through which members of the community come together to take an action to create solution to common issues and pursue well-being in the community. Ayan, dito pumapasok yung mga, ano ba yung mga issues natin sa community? Ano ba yung need natin na i-improve o kaya naman i-solve? Next, ano ba yung importance ng community development? Is it really important? So, community development is important kasi nagpo-provide siya ng framework upon which a city builds to enhance the lives of its people. It creates a strong, diverse communities that can attract and maintain talent, starting and growing companies, and overcoming problems that arise. People are going to be happier, healthier, wealthier, and live longer lifetimes. Yan siya, kaya siya important. Remember mga anak, there is less violence, less poverty, better jobs available, more skilled workers, and less overall problems that affects residents when community development is successful. Development of the neighborhood does not inherently solve problems in the city. It reduces problems and increases growth opportunities. Both economic and business growth suffer considerably without community development. Siyempre, kapag walang development, everything will fall apart. 'Di ba? Pag sinasabi nating merong development sa bawat isa o sa isang komunidad, ibig sabihin nun papaunlad tayo, may pagbabago. Now, how are we going to facilitate community development in our area? So, number one, siyempre, yung effective community growth, nagre-require siya ng cooperation between the stakeholders who are committed to working together to identify and address community challenges and to seek opportunity. Hindi po pwede na magiging effective ang community growth ninyo kung walang cooperation sa bawat members, di ba? Okay, next. You also have to attend the meeting of the city council, volunteer at the local event or organized by the city para makatulong. We have to ask elected politicians if they would be able to go out to chat over a cup of coffee. Diba maganda rin yung minsan nakakausap natin yung mga elected officials natin. para mapakinggan nila kung ano ba yung kailangan natin sa isang komunidad. Next, you have to serve a board member o kaya naman give time with the committee assisting in economic growth. You can also volunteer to support and influence people beyond the normal group of friends. Encourage the involvement of others in civic organization. So, ayan yun, no? Paano ba tayo magiging involved sa ating community, diba? Madali lang naman kapag gusto natin. Next, so, punta na tayo dito sa panghuli. Solidarity. When we hear the word solidarity, diba, nakikita natin yung pagiging solid, pagiging attached, pagiging buo, diba? Solid. Pagkakaroon ng unity. Diba? Yun eh. When you say solidarity, it means unity. Unity or agreement of emotion or action, particularly among people with common interests, mutual support within the community. Nakakapag-eliminate din ito ng boundaries to keep us from working together. Kasi 'di ba kapag sinabi nating united tayo, walang makakahadlang, walang boundary sa atin para magkaroon ng growth and achievement sa isang community. Solidarity can also be related as partnership and cooperation that each member of the community takes on to share on position or role in achieving goals and community growth as well. Sabi nga, solidarity daw, ito daw yung instrument in the world for eliminating inequality and social justice. Sana nga, no, lahat may apply natin yung pagkakaroon ng solidarity para lahat tayo pantay-pantay. Walang nade-discriminate. Now, hanggang doon lamang siya. As you can see, mga anak, dinefine natin yung kahulugan ng community action, engagement, solidarity, and citizenship. I hope that this short video helps you understand what Lesson 6 is. Thank you very much and God bless you.